I'm Austin.
No, I'm Willie Green.
And we're debating on who's responsible for killing Gatsby. I think Tom is most responsible because he's the one who taught George into shooting Gatsby, so he kind of made him do it. Yeah.
And I think George is more responsible because he's the one that actually pulled the trigger while he was at the pool. Like, and George really didn't have a reason to kill him. He just did it because of a rumor that was going around.
Use that Glock on him.
Austin.
Okay, anyways. Don't cut.
Austin. I'm
Pause
pausing
it,
it.
pause it. Alright. I think Nick is most responsible because he didn't tell the police or anybody the truth about who actually killed Myrtle, so he was trying to like cover up, and that's against the law too. He was just trying to like hide it from the cops. He didn't want nobody to know, so I think he had something to do with it.
Another person I think that's more responsible is Daisy, because she was the one. She would.
Okay.
Daisy is more I feel like Daisy's one of the more responsible people because she was the one that made Gatsby love her so much that he was willing to risk his life. I mean, like take his life away, and Daisy because Daisy's the one that actually killed Myrtle, and everybody thought it was Gatsby, but it was actually Daisy. So I feel like he was so much in love with her that he risked his life to make her feel good.
So you think she like drove him crazy?
Yeah, he was crazy in love with her.
Okay. Alright, I think Gatsby's the most responsible because he kept the truth from everybody about Daisy killing Myrtle because he loved her so much. So, like, hold on. Kept the truth from Myrtle. Yeah. So he was gonna try to run away with Daisy so that they could not get caught or whatever. So it made him really responsible. Yeah.
Alright, so I disagree with all your people that you think that is responsible.
Wow.
First off, with Tom, he isn't responsible because he didn't actually pull the trigger or do any kind of killing of himself. He got some part of it because he kind of told George to kind of do it, but he's not the more responsible than all the other people.
Alright. I think your George dude's not responsible because Tom talked him into actually killing him, even though George had barely any idea what was going on. So George didn't like he didn't know anything about all this really. So yeah, he just talked him into it just because. Tom is the one that actually talked him into killing him, even though, yeah. So yeah. How's my Nick not responsible?
Nick isn't responsible because he didn't want Gatsby to be mad or anything. So he just kept his mouth shut and he really didn't have anything to do with it. So Nick just stayed out the way while everybody else was all in that drama.
I don't know. That don't sound right.
You go, bro.
Because so you're saying he didn't do it just because he was mad at him, so that makes him
he
not
wasn't.
responsible?
No, he told Gatsby not to be mad. He didn't want Gatsby to be mad at the situation.
It's not an excuse.
He didn't do nothing.
Oh. Okay. Daisy ain't responsible because she didn't pull the trigger or talk George into killing. Wait. Gatsby. Pause. Alright. Anyways, she never pulled the trigger, which is one way you ain't a killer unless you like actually boom kill the person. Anyways, and she never really talked George into killing Gatsby. She just got rumors around and made everybody think. Yeah.
Gatsby isn't responsible because he the one that died and he didn't kill himself or anything. Even though that Daisy was blaming him for murder, it still don't go back to him because he's not the one that actually did it. Pause.
I'm gonna say George. Who's George?
In my opinion, I feel like Daisy was more responsible of the killing because she the one that blamed Gatsby for murder, and she's the one that actually killed Daisy. Daisy's the one that actually killed Murder. So if I was in George's position, I'd be mad too and want to do something to Gatsby because that's his wife, and he thought that Gatsby the one that killed him.
Alright, pause. Alright, well, George is the dude that pulled the gun on the and actually shot him. So it kind of makes sense how he's responsible because he actually killed the how are you not responsible for the death?
He was not, he was gullible, he didn't know who actually did it. So,
but he pulled the trigger and shot the
So
man.
that's why Daisy.
Oh, I see what you mean, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, Daisy did it. We agree.